Hi everyone, welcome back to Michelle Reads and Vlogs, and today we are opening the January YA Illumicrate box. It is the 31st of January, I think. Yeah, 31st of January. I seem to get these at the moment later than everybody else. It literally came this morning. I am opening it straight away. So the theme for this month is Regency and Scandal. So it's meant to be like kind of like a Bridgerton Victorian era YA mystery book, YA not mystery, fantasy or YA fantasy book. And I am quite excited for this one by looking at the books that the items are themed on. So remember, we get up to like 4 bookish items based on different fandoms, but around the theme of the box. I'm really struggling to open this. Bear with me. So the 4 bookish items, they're based on very similar kind of vibes, so that's really exciting. So here is our sneak peek. Let's get rid of the tissue. I can see something very lilac in the top here. Here is our spoiler card, which I'll have already shared in the corner anyway. Ooh, so we've got something that's very lilac. It's got all of these, I think, oh, it's got some teacups on, and then this is, I can't even think of what flower this is. And it seems to be just a bit of like a basic, it's either going to be a makeup case or maybe a lunch bag. It's that kind of fabric, but that is very pretty. Let's see what it says on the tag. TWSOLS lunch bag, made for Fairyloot. So I don't know what that stands for, but we will have a look afterwards at what this is. I said I'm pretty sure, oh, it said lunch bag on there. Yeah, it's a lunch bag. I really enjoyed the last lunch bag I got in a book box, which I bought a past box for an Afterlife, which had a lunch bag in, and we have used that lunch bag so much in this house. It was so handy. So yeah, not mad to have another one. Okay, so we've got a nice little waist apron. It's this beautiful light blue colour. Blue is my favourite colour. I always joke that I am the blue Power Ranger because I nearly always wear blue. I know we're in green today, but yeah, I nearly always wear blue. Most of my clothes are blue. Got 2 pockets in the front here. I'm not sure what this is based on, but you can obviously see a couple of moons and some leaves around here. What I would say is that this seems like really nice quality. The stitching is really good. I really like the fabric. It's very cottony. And on here it says Regency Fairy Tales Apron, produced for Fairyloot. Now if you just watched my Illumicrate unboxing, you'll see that we got an apron in that. But it was like a full body apron and it was very plasticky. It was very polyester. I'm going to assume that this has probably got some kind of a polyester mix in it, but it's much more cottony. I prefer the quality of this is massively better than the one we got in Illumicrate. I could actually see myself using this. Random story, I actually used to work for Harrods in the gift department, which is very random. It was many years ago. And yeah, we used to wear aprons in the Harrods gift department, and I still have my Harrods apron. It's one of the very few things I kept, or maybe I got rid of it actually, but it kind of makes me feel like I'm working at Harrods again because of the pockets, although that was a full body apron. Anyway, I'm gabbling on here, sharing stories of the past, but yeah, I really like the colours of these items already. Okay, next we have another purple box. It says The Other Lands Plant Pot, designed by Anne Guer Art. So this is going to be from Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, and of course her next book is coming out soon. It's pink. It's pink. Oh my gosh. Oh, let me get rid of that. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I haven't even got into this yet. Wow. Oh, it's got the other lands on it, but on the other side it hasn't, so you could choose which way round you want to have this. It's got some lovely colours in the design here, in these flowers and leaves. This reminds me a lot of the vibes of the little teacups that we got a few months back. I can't remember what they were based on, but that is so special. And I almost love this, very retro. It reminds me of things my nan would have had when I was a young girl. This very kind of bumpy top. I really like that. This is like completely the opposite of my Illumicrate unboxing from the other day, where I was pretty much disappointed by everything. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we've got a fragile enchantment brooch. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, wow. So I'm not sure it's the kind of thing that I would wear, but I do like this. I like it for the vibes. So we have got the character in the middle there, and she's got pink within her hair. So it's all very on brand. And it has got kind of a brooch clasp at the back here. I think for me, this is going to be more of a display item. But if you do like that kind of style, I could 100% imagine using that and holding like a shawl together or something, whatever, you know, you'd use that vibe for. We have got the tarot cards in the bottom. So there are two here. We've got the 9 of moons and the 10 of moons. I'm going to have a look at what this is based on, the character art. I think it could be from this book, to be fair. If not, it's going to be from one of the very similar books, but that is gorgeous. I love the colours. It, like I said, it's kind of like Bridgerton, but for fantasy, which is great. So we've got the book. I'm going to assume that the bookmark and if there's artwork are in here. Oh, look at the sprayed edge. Look at the sprayed edge. Ah! And here we go. So we have got a Fragile Enchantment by Alison Saft. That is a very shiny colour. It almost makes me think of Goldsboro. They have these very shiny covers. And it is the same artwork as the original cover. I'll pop that up here. But we have got a little bit of a colourway change for the top and for this. Oh, it is pink. It is pink foiling in the title there, so it is a little bit different to the original, but the character artwork is exactly the same. I'm not sure if this has come out in hardback, I can't remember. I love the spine there and the colour of that pink. Oh, I definitely love pink as a colour. And then on the back you've got the continuation of these flowers from the front, and we've got a little quote: "A love story for the ages, threaded with intrigue and scandal. His golden eyes burned with an intensity just north of hostile, and when his gaze locked with hers, she swore her heart stopped." I think I have mentioned this is YA, it's a YA box. I'm really excited to read this one. With the sprayed edge, it continues around with these florals. I'm gonna be honest, this is probably the most disappointing part of the whole box so far for me, purely because everything else, like I said, it's very Bridgerton colours. Lilac, no. What's the colour I'm looking for? Like lights. So we've got this light pastel-y lilac, the light pinks, the blue, even the colour of this dress is like that turquoisey, but the light turquoisey. We've got the pink here and here and here. And I just feel like this is a bit dark compared to the rest of the vibes. I would have preferred this if it was maybe a lighter pink and a lighter green, kind of much more subtle. It almost stands out a bit too much, but do you know what? It's still nice. It's still special. Let's get over it, Michelle. Opening it up. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. The printing on the hardback. Now, I already know that this is by BlueyBoo, who did my redesigned fourth wing cover. You can see just behind me here. And she is incredible. She's absolutely incredible. I'll link her below along with everything else that I mentioned in the video. But wow, look at the foiling there in that design with these florals, all of the colours, the scissors, because it is about a dressmaker, a tailor. I'll talk more about the synopsis in a bit. Onto the side again. That is so pretty. Oh, she embroidered until Kit's breathing evened out beside her, until it fell quietly into rhythm with hers. That's so pretty. We have a reversible dust jacket. I'm going to be honest, this is one of the rare occasions that I prefer the reversible dust jacket artwork to the well, it's like the A side and the B side, isn't it? If we're talking like old school, kind of when you used to buy singles and they used to have two on there, an A side and a B side. Yeah, I prefer this B side, this alternative cover. That is stunning. I love all of the colours there. I love that style of artwork with all of how they've incorporated all of the foliage here in with kind of all of these pink wispy vibes. And I guess it's because she's a dressmaker, you know, you can see it all coming off the dress as well. That's so pretty, So pretty. Okay, so we have got some end paper artwork, and again, it's a lot based on the two characters, isn't it? I guess it is mostly about them, but I like that we've got the garden in there as well. That's so pretty. And then in the back, we're spoiled. We've got different end paper artwork. So we've got our main character working in her, I guess, kind of dressmaker room. We've got some different clothes and stuff there. Oh, it's so nice. We have got a digital signature in this one. We've also got one of my hairs, which has fallen out. Let's get rid of her. So we've got a digital signature on this one. We've talked about digital signatures many times before. Why bother? I just think there's no point. The dedication there is a nice one. I like that. So for everyone, taking it day by day. And we've got the letter from the author that was actually on the artwork card. So we've got the artwork from the alternative, the back of the dust jacket, with the author letter on the front there. Let's pop that up there. So I don't know if that's repeated in the book. Usually not. We've got the acknowledgements. Yeah, it's not repeated. In terms of it being a YA, we've got big printing on the pages here, quite thin paper, but it's still quite a few pages long. It's over 100, sorry, 100, of course it's over 100, that'd be a really short book. It's 370 pages long, and I have just found the Fairyloot exclusive bonus content, which is more writing from the author. Don't get too excited, those 2 pages long, so it's something extra. It's nice. I like it when they try and do additional things. So let's have a quick look at our synopsis. I think they've shortened it a little bit for the inside of this hardback, which is good, because I've read this synopsis online. It was long. Hopefully they've made it a little bit kind of more succinct. So, in glittery Avaland, nobles attend candlelit balls while unrest brews among the working class. Renowned dressmaker Neve is tasked with designing the prince's wardrobe for a royal wedding, but the magic in her blood that lets her stitch emotions and memories into fabric is the same magic that will eventually kill her. Cursed and alone, Neve finds herself drawn to the prickly cold prince, and an unlikely friendship begins to blossom into something more. I think we got that from the quote on the back as well. That is, until an anonymous gossip column is released, exposing their chemistry and threatening scandal. As tensions rise within the royal court and protests rage outside its walls, Neve must decide what cost she is willing to pay for a future and a love she never thought possible. I'm so excited to read this one. So good, so good. Let's have a look at our spoiler card. So the ceramic flower part was designed, we already mentioned this one, by Anne Guin Art. Add a touch of charm to your space with this adorable and uniquely shaped planter inspired by Emily Wilde's series by Heather Fawcett. That's gorgeous. The brooch, we've got 2 designers here. So the frame was designed by @JessHawk and the portrait by @Neru.sky. Whether pinned to a scarf, cardigan or lapel, this brooch brings magic to any outfit. It features a portrait of Neve from A Fragile Enchantment by Alison Saft. So that's obviously the book, and she's our main character. Love that. Love when they put items in from the book of this month. The lunch bag was designed by BlueyBoo. I love BlueyBoo, as already mentioned. Take your meals on the go with this insulated lunch bag adorned with a stunning print inspired by the Wisteria Society of Lady Scoundrels by India Holton. So it's wisteria on there. I think I was trying to think of a lavender, and I was like, it does not look like lavender, even though the colours obviously a very kind of lilac lavender colour. And then the apron. Oh, I love this apron. I just feel so bad for how negative I was about the Illumicrate one, but this one I love. Apron designed by @Forensics and Flowers. Protect your clothes whilst you craft, cook or bake with this gorgeous apron inspired by Half a Soul by Olivia Atwater. Yeah, so obviously those colours of the cover of those books by Olivia Atwater, it's very similar. I just love it. I think the quality of that is so nice. That is above book box quality, or normal book box quality. Love it. The tarot cards of the month. I did think they were the character art from this series. They absolutely are. They feature Neve as the 9 of Moons and Kit as the 10 of Moons. The characters from A Fragile Enchantment by Alison Saft are brilliantly illustrated by the talented @_Saint Dree. Love it. Absolutely love it. This box, they've just done it, haven't they? Everything just fits so well together. So the book, without losing the character art. I'm losing everything. Let's pop you down there. The book. Your Fairyloot exclusive edition has an exclusive colourway cover. We said that, it's not a redesign on the front. A full colour foiled design on the hardcover by @BlueyBoo. Can that woman do any wrong? No, she cannot. Reversible dust jacket artwork is by @SashaC_art, and I love that. Honestly, I think that's better than the colourway change. End papers with different art on the front and back are also by @SashaC_art. Never heard of them before, I don't think. I think they might be quite new to this, but definitely going to look at more of what they do. Brilliant. Digitally sprayed edges. Doesn't say an artist for that. Bonus content and a digital author signature. And then, yep, you've got the character artwork, the print with the author letter on the back. I did think we were missing a bookmark. So I'm always a bit, I don't know why the bookmarks are the theming for the month and not by the artwork. I get it, because this is done so far in advance so that they can put it out there and people can find out what the book is if they want to and decide if they want to skip, blah blah blah. But this isn't this. Like, I mean, it's still okay, but that girl, she looks nothing like that girl, other than the fact that they're white women with brown hair. Other than that, that's where it stops. So yeah, I kind of wish the bookmark was more this. I'm going to be honest, because I don't use tarot cards, I don't collect them or anything. I might even put the tarot cards in the book, and when I come to read it, use the tarot cards as the bookmark, because I think they're great. So we're going to pop that down there. Don't forget that exists. We've also got the Fairy Scoop, which does give you next month's theme, which is a moth to the flame. And inside there's a bit of an author interview, which is always nice. I love the extras that Fairyloot do about Alison Saft. And yeah, oh, one of the letters here is, well, the question, sorry, not the letters, is what are you working on next? Which I really like that. I'm going to actually read this later. So I think this is one of my most favourite Fairyloot boxes that we've had in a while. I think they've really pulled it out of the park here. Favourite item? I don't know if I can even pick a favourite. I mean, I love the apron, but I'm not sure I'm going to use it that much, even though I do really like it. I think I just like everything here. There's not like a love, but there's no dislikes. Like, I literally like everything in the box, and I always think that that's a bonus, that's a win. And the book, very excited for this one, but obviously it's not all about what I think. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. As usual, there's going to be links to all sorts down there, including a affiliate link to the book, which will be a standard edition. But you know, if you want to check it out and you buy it through the affiliate link, it helps me and the channel out, because I make a small commission, even though it costs you no more. I will also drop a link to Fairyloot, so if you're interested in looking at them. I'm not a rep or anything. Again, I just think they're fab. And other than that, if you liked the video, again, a way to support me and the channel would be to hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. If you want to see more from me and you're not subscribed, because 60% of the viewers to this channel are not, think about subscribing. If you're going to watch another video from me, why not? It only takes a second. And that is everything for today. I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. And I will see you all next time, which is going to be really soon, because Al Crate is here. We are ready to open this very, very soon. I've also got my January wrap up to do. I read 8 books in January. And my February TBR. I've already got 8 or 9 books lined up to read in February. So yeah, loads of exciting stuff coming. Anyway, have a good rest of your day, everyone. Bye.